Welcome to the Points Taken Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer. How you doing, Sammy?
I wore my first sweater of the season.
Oh, it's bad.
Brutal.
I still got my shorts on.
Well, you wear shorts all winter long.
I'm good. I had to wear underwear, which I typically don't wear. It helped.
I love the secrets coming out.
Look, but I'm also getting to that age where everything's going to start falling rapidly, so you need that support. Yeah. You don't want to be that guy that is in the nursing home and his testicles are at his ankle. So, who knows if I'll make it that long. Gotta live while you can. Keep flying in the wind there, Jimmy.
There you go.
Do you.
Flapping in the wind.
Flapping in the wind. This is episode 14, available Tuesday, October 15th. Mm-hmm. We'll know who won that Monday Night Football game. That's going on right now.
Yeah.
But Sammy, people need to know what we think on things right away. This is Ask the PTP. Ask the PTP. So you contend that since I don't wear underwear, that I'm closer to a nudist than I think.
You're halfway there.
You're
one layer away from just being out there.
I find them to be unnecessary. I am
just restricting.
They bunch up, and they're I think normally to protect drippage and odors and.
Okay, for a germaphobe, you think you would wear underwear just to protect yourself from different things.
Yeah. I shower constantly.
Yeah.
Okay. It's gym, shower, do stuff outside of the kids, shower. I don't like the way the wind feels on my skin. I shower a lot. I get the underwear area very tidy.
You shower more than once a day?
Oh God, yeah.
How many a day do you average?
At least 2.
Wow.
Sometimes 3.
Wow.
So I'm all over the place, buddy.
Okay, that's true.
I'm all over the place.
I sometimes don't even shower.
Yeah, but this is not a shocking one bit. This is not what we're here for. It's Ask the PTP. We have a question from Applejacks at Applejacks7513. Might be a stranger, might be someone we know very well.
Mystery.
What do we got here?
Is it okay to use the handicap bathroom stall if it's open?
This is a very tough one.
I don't think anybody is not guilty of doing it once.
Oh, I'm guilty of doing it a million times.
Yeah.
Okay, but there are rules.
Yes, absolutely.
There are rules.
You can't take advantage of it.
Now, if there's a handicapped person, if you're in an airport and you see a person in a wheelchair, you just avoid it.
Yes.
You don't go. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think they're being used all that often. So I think you can use it, but you don't go in there and do one of my new favorite phrases for messing up a bathroom was in a Tim Robinson thing. He called it a paint job. You don't do a paint job in that bathroom stall.
Well, that's true, yeah. But if that sounds like if you're doing a paint job, it's probably an emergency situation. And I think there should be a caveat for emergency situations.
You got to clean it up.
That's true.
You don't leave that seat wet, gross, anything.
Clean up.
Handicapped people, they deserve that room.
Yeah.
They need that space. It shouldn't be like a gas station bathroom.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like, oh, well, I'll never see this place again. Let's rip roar. Yeah. So, and then the second question was, what if you're taking kids with you? I think you get even more leeway if you have kids with you.
Yeah.
I think it's get in here. It's almost like a family bathroom. The kids don't need to, kids anywhere. My kid will touch any handrail
easily.
My kid, I think my middle child touched every rail at Disney World. Everywhere we went, I'm like, you okay?
And they're probably eating ice cream and licking the ice cream off her hand.
She's like, oh, I'm kind of sweaty here after I've touched all these things. Hey, you want me to? Can you carry me so I can cough in your face? Yeah. So, the answer to this is you can use the handicap stall under certain situations.
Yeah.
If it's completely available, you're going to be in and out. You're not gonna bring a whole magazine in there and cover to cover.
True. And it should be the only one available if you're using it, right? Don't go into because it's spacious.
Yeah.
Unless the kids think I get it. But if there's an open stall and you use the handicap one, you're a dick.
And if you open the door and there's a guy in a wheelchair or a girl in a wheelchair there, you say, I am very sorry. And you wash your hands and you run away.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, you run away fast. and if you have a $10 bill, just be like,
just
here,
drop it.
Get yourself. Don't drop it.
Well, okay, in their lap, I meant.
Yeah. Be like, I wish you could pick that up. I'm just going to take it back.
Just to really rub it in your face that I took your stall.
I'm going to take it back.
Pick this up.
Thank you for the question, Applejack7513. Yes, you can use it, but you got to make sure that you are not taking it from someone else who really needs it. go crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks. And this has been an exciting segment of Ask the PTP. Then we had to mix it up there. That question, if it's a bathroom question, you answer that right away. You don't put that into the show.
Nope.
Applejack needs answers. If kids are involved, like you gotta be ready.
There's time frames here.
You gotta just keep them away. You put them on that little seat. You go, just hurry, please. We gotta go.
Do you hang them above?
Get it all out. I used to.
Oh, that's probably too big now. That's true. Yeah.
You can't just like
you can put them on your back and you can squat.
Yeah, that's not happening. All right, but we got to it. We got you your answer. You are welcome. Sammy, what's on the show?
Did he do it? Are the Bears for real? And did we finally make some money?
Maybe. I'm not sad and depressed looking, am I? All right, start the show. Sammy, episode 12 was a gas.
A lot of fun.
Everyone loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Caro doing very well. We'll see if he's on top of the leaderboard.
Wow, that's going to be great to see him skyrocket up there.
Yeah, Jordan Kaplan, he's gaining on you, my friend. I had a lot of great compliments about Wiener Seekers with Samuel Schaefer. Wiener Seekers with Samuel Schaefer is we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
Okay, we'll keep peeling that onion back.
Get to the bottom of the things that got to the bottom of you, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna be drinking on one of these shows. You're gonna be like, time for me to tell you.
That's what that's like that memory I repressed in my drunken state comes back.
Yeah. Have you been to any Diddy parties? Because talk about that later.
That's true. I may not remember that.
Yeah. We're going to do more Giwi stuff. Mm-hmm. We're pushing it. It's great. Some people are like, why isn't Giwi taking off? I'm like, I don't know. Why don't you watch more?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell your friends?
Why don't you post more about it? Giwi everything. Just Giwi hashtag everything.
Giwi everything. But I love it because it's such a slap in the face to people who are like, sorry we didn't invite you. Yeah. How was your weekend, Sam?
It was eventful. I did some filming for the next project I'm working on. Nice. I am a henchman again.
Nice. Yeah, you're doing an indie movie.
Uh-huh.
Doing a little acting.
And then I also did go on a date.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I had one of my first dates in a while.
Really?
And it was okay.
Is she going to come on and review?
No. She doesn't. I told her about the podcast. I told everybody about it, but I don't even know if she watched it because the date didn't really go great.
It didn't? Okay, where did you go?
Well, it started off terrible because I picked this coffee shop in Pilsen.
So we're at this opium den.
Yeah. No, I picked this coffee shop in Pilsen, not realizing that Chicago Marathon literally did a loop around it. So we couldn't even get to it. I'm messaging her, but it's on the dating app, so I don't know if she's getting them. It was just a disaster from the beginning.
Okay.
And then she was cool. It was just, the chemistry wasn't quite there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was there a smooch at the end?
I don't know if I should tell you this story. Okay. So normally when you hug a girl at the end of the date, maybe go for a kiss or not. She, turns out, was very kinky and asked me to give her a little choke. Oh,
see?
It was weird.
Okay.
It was weird.
Your mom and I are going to have to talk about this one.
I picked a bad one, let me tell you.
That's how it ends? Choke me?
She was like, just a little one. And I was like, I'm okay.
God.
It did not end well, let me tell you.
A good daddy issue is fine once in a while, but not a, I want to be murdered issue.
Yeah, it was. And she played it off. I was like, just a little bit. And I'm like, come on.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, I find the good ones.
How old, roughly?
She was 31.
She needs to get past that crap. Grow up. She's either too old for that or too young for it. You get into that when you're like 48 and you watched 50 Shades Darker or whatever.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. You're like, maybe I want this. I'm really bored. Maybe I want to be on the verge of death. A little choke.
Yep. I wasn't sure if I should tell you that. Not.
What happened to a kiss on the cheek?
Those bases have morphed into I don't know if that's first or second base. I don't know where it's at, but it's changed.
Do you have a cat and nine tails or whatever they call it? Can we do a little flogging after this coffee date? A little choke. Did you kiss her and then she said, "Will you choke me?"
No, this
or was it
just
right into it?
This was just you walk out of the little date spot and we're about to separate ways. So I go to give her a hug because I was going to go to my car and go home, and that's when it came up. So yeah.
So you're like this. So
Middle of Pilsen, just choking my first date.
the marathon just running by. Good luck, guys. Trying to get this girl to have a good
Don't worry, she asked me. We're good.
I try to get 5 stars on this dating app.
Yeah.
Is that how you did it?
That's exactly what it looked like. I swear you were watching.
Oh boy. So what else did you do? You watch any TV?
That was. Oh, I watched the Menendez brothers documentary.
The Menendez brothers. Like, God, you're dark. Why do I let you in my home?
My weekend was weird.
Why do I let you in my home? What do you give that? Is it worth watching? I want to watch it.
It is, because I was like 9 or 10 when it happened, and so much happened that I was too young to understand or remember.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot that I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah. I heard a few like potential spoilers.
Yeah.
Is there something in there possibly that they were like incestuous?
There is.
Okay.
They get into this a little bit. Yeah. So watch. I want to spoil. I mean, it's not a spoiler because this was news before. We were just probably too young to really remember it.
I'm like, that's so gross, but they did murder their parents. That's no spoiler. Yeah. They definitely murdered their parents. But I could see people doing. Yeah. I mean, parents can be. They just don't understand. Yeah. You said it, Will Smith. But hooking up, having a gay relationship with your brother. Yeah. I mean, you do it all the time, but most people. They're not.
The story behind everything was way darker than I remember. Way darker than I remember.
You're like, if you thought shooting your mom and dad in the face with a shotgun was bad, buckle up. I wanted to talk about the Pete Rose documentary again. I love that one. The Mr. McMahon. I finished that one finally, like 50 times trying to watch it.
That's a great one.
We'll talk about that another time. Mm-hmm. I started this Wise Guy documentary. It's about David Chase, the creator of Sopranos.
Okay.
And how basically he wanted to tell the story about him and his mother, mm-hmm. but he thought it was boring. So he's like, well, what if I made this guy a mobster, a gangster?
Interesting.
But he has this complicated relationship with his mom. It's about family.
So it's loosely based on his life, not the mafia part.
The mother character is very much based on his own mother.
I didn't know that.
And he said she was crazy. He said she was like a lunatic. And they talk about the writer's room, which, that was my dream, to be a writer in a writer's room. And he's like, we all had like mothers that we, either really didn't get along with or really had issues with. My mother was wonderful. But, I certainly had some things I could write some stories about. She was an interesting human being and a wonderful person, but she's Irish. I'm Irish. Yeah. We got our bugaboos. But these Italian mothers that a lot of the writers had Italian mothers that did a number on them. It was interesting.
Yeah,
there was a lot to unravel there.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a thing, so I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. And we'll do a little movie review at some point. We've seen a few movies. We got to talk about those at some point.
Yeah.
But let's get into football picks because maybe we did all right. Let's talk about it. College football picks. All right, Sammy. I promised a big week.
Yeah.
I said, got to go 3-0. 2-1 is the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Let's get started. What do we have first?
First up, South Carolina at number 7, Alabama. South Carolina was plus 21 with a total of 50.5.
And what did we take?
We took Alabama team total over 35.5.
We need 36 points or more. Sammy, what was that final score?
Alabama 27-25. Yeah.
They're lucky to have won. Bama was down 19-14 in the third and looked just bad.
Okay.
Making a ton of mistakes. They live and die by their quarterback, Jalen Milroe. This ain't your daddy's Bama team. After losing to Vandy 35-40 like they did the week before, Saban would have absolutely whipped them into shape. They would have been scoring huge points. I overplayed it. I think I'm going to stay away from them for a little while. 0-1. Sammy, what's next?
All right. Number 4, Penn State at USC. USC was plus 5.5 with a total at 50.5.
Okay. USC was up 20-6 at halftime. They were killing it. Penn State came back in the second half. We got 5.5 points. What was the final, Sammy?
Penn State 33-30.
Attaboy.
So we hit that USC plus 5.5.
Boom, boom, boom. Shake that room. It went down to 3.5. I didn't bet it, but I had it on our pick, so I got to score it. And I was like, damn it, the one I didn't bet looks like very promising. So yeah, that was solid. 1-1. Okay, final. The night game. Very interesting game. Number 2 versus number 3. What was that game, Sam?
It was number 2 Ohio State versus number 3 Oregon. We took the over at 53.
Okay. Okay. It was Oregon 22-21 at halftime. We needed 53.
Okay.
It was looking good, but sometimes these games slow the F down. What was the final? We need 53. Sammy, what do we get?
Oregon 32-31.
That's 63. That's 10 extra. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess 9 extra, but 10 would have been a push.
Yeah.
2-1. 2-1 for week 7.
All right. I love it. That's a winning week.
We're on the way back up. We're 8-12-1 for the season in college football. Well, this is doable.
Yeah.
We did this last season.
We're coming back.
This is fine. Fine. Get in the NFL picks. We're good. We're on our way. NFL picks. Sammy, did you watch a lot of NFL?
I did not. I was filming yesterday, so I couldn't.
Filming yesterday, doing some nudism.
Doing some dating, some weird dating.
Doing some dating. Yeah, she's like, can you throw me down a flight of stairs? Handsome.
Only because you called me handsome.
Hey, handsome. See this cup of acid? You just throw that right in my face. What's the next thing?
I don't know.
Choking?
I don't know.
I mean,
I just got to be ready. Just be glad you're married, because I'd have to be ready for everything now.
and like, I'm like you. Like, if somebody wants to try something, I'm like, I'm not gonna judge them. I'll be, oh, okay, whatever. Like, you don't want to shame somebody for like an idea they have.
Correct.
But some people need to get a hold of themselves. You don't need that. Like, there's better ways to have fun.
I think I'm going to regret telling that story.
Can you handcuff me and throw me into the ocean? It really gets my motor running. Are the Bears good? Let's talk about it. Let's talk football instead of your Kings. Are the Bears good? I mean, they went to London. Caleb Williams tore it up. The Jaguars stink. The question is, are they just beating bad teams?
A lot of that talk, Caleb Williams versus Justin Fields is gone after the first, first 3 weeks. All you heard is, oh, they made a mistake, and that's all gone.
No.
Everybody's finally come around to Caleb Williams.
Fields looks like he can play a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's going to get you where you want to go. Caleb looks like he's good. Jaden Daniels, we'll talk about him in a minute, for the Commanders, looks just fantastic. I mean, there's some really good young quarterbacks coming into the league, which we need. So, the Bears, we'll see. We'll see when they play a good team. We'll see when they play Minnesota.
We got the second half half is all mostly division games, right?
Yeah.
Like 6 out of 7 is all division games.
And the division looks good. So
it is.
That'll be interesting. Speaking of the division, Detroit went into Dallas and destroyed them 47-9.
Nice.
You don't watch these injuries. Look at the Aiden Hutchinson injury.
All right. So, you sent this to me, but I have not watched it yet.
Fantastic defensive end, Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan 2 years ago. Comes in, and just watch the leg here. So bad.
Oh my God, that looks like something that happens in an MMA, like the UFC or something.
So bad. It just swung around.
That reminds me of the Adrian Silva, injury. Same thing, but that was Anderson Silva. But like that, he was fighting. This is just him trying to tackle.
Awful. These guys are so big, so strong. They run so hard and so fast. And some of these injuries are really, really hard to see, to watch.
He's not drinking enough milk, apparently.
But I hope he gets better. He seems like a good kid. He's playing his ass off, and those are hard to watch. You never want to see anybody get hurt like that. Yeah. Staying in the division, the Packers whooped the Cardinals 34-13. Jordan Love is back after that potential scary MCL injury, but he's putting up huge fantasy numbers. He's putting up huge numbers, but I had him on a daily fantasy team. He threw 4 touchdowns and a lot of yards. I think that's the recipe. You draft a guy kind of high if you have a quarterback already in place, like they have with Rodgers. Yeah. And you just sit him on the bench. Let him be in the room, the quarterback room for 2-3 years. I mean, I doubt he was learning too much from Rodgers. Rodgers doesn't seem like he's much of a mentor to some of these guys.
No.
But he got to be with the offensive coordinator, got to be on the team, got to get his reps, and he got to calm down. Like when they put these 21-year-old guys in there, and they're like, okay, you're an amazing athlete, go in and don't worry about like the big lights and all that comes with it, and your phone blowing up, and people asking you for money, and the stress and the pressure this puts on you. So he looks like the real deal. One of my friends was saying like the Dolphins wanted to take him. And I'm like, yeah, but the coach we had at the time, Brian Flores, he would have screwed him up. He was terrible to Tua. He did not nurture the quarterback. You need someone good. You need an Andy Reid with a Patrick Mahomes. You need an offensive coordinator, offensive mind to get these guys. It's the hardest position in football. So
Absolutely.
But that division's tough, really, really tough. So we'll see what the Bears.
Yeah, I really thought the first half of our season was going to be tough, and now I'm questioning that.
Now you're into it. Okay, what was the first game we took?
All right, first up, Houston at New England. We took the Texans team total over 22.5.
22.5. Okay, they were playing against a rookie quarterback, Drake May. I thought he'd throw a pick six. He didn't throw a pick six, but he threw a couple of interceptions. I thought we'd get some points maybe from the defense. We need 23. What's the final score, Sam?
New England 21.
So they got 21.
Mm-hmm.
What do we get?
Houston 41.
Oh, 41.
He beat it by 19
Oh,
points. Huge.
Isn't that wonderful?
Mhm.
Yes, that was an easy one. They're I think they put up 21 points at halftime. They covered this with like 6 minutes to go in the third. So this was easy. A really, really good start.
Good
1-0 in the NFL.
Got it feel good.
Next?
Browns at Eagles. We took the Eagles team total over 25.5.
Okay, they were getting their top two receivers back. They were getting A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith back. Both players had a touchdown. They had a good game. Jalen Hurts had some yards. I'm thinking 25.5 ain't that much. What did the Eagles get us?
Eagles 20-16.
God,
Yeah.
they just can't. I don't know. They don't seem to be finishing. They were putting up huge numbers. I love Jalen Hurts, but maybe that running, all the running he does, slows it down. I didn't have enough time to watch it, but the Browns aren't good. I saw an article today that they're like they should bench Deshaun Watson. He's the worst quarterback in the league, and I'm like, what? I haven't watched him enough. I've seen the scores, but I haven't seen how bad he is. He seems like a bad teammate. He seems like a bad client for a massage therapist. He seems like a great client if you're a lawyer defending him.
Yeah, Better Call Saul's all over that guy.
I mean, they are the retainers these guys must have. They traded 3 first-round picks. They traded so much for this guy.
Yeah.
And he looks like he sucks. The Dolphin fans were all over him. Get rid of him. He's the guy. Blah, blah, blah. He's our guy. He's not the guy.
Yeah.
He's not Mahomes. He's just not. So maybe he needs to change the scenery, but talk about someone that didn't get his head right. And boy, if your girl didn't like the strangling from you, I think old D. Watson
You know what I should have suggested.
might be your Huckleberry.
Give him a call.
How do you like Cleveland? You like Cleveland? Because I know a guy out there.
You'll love it.
He's got some things too. He's got some kinks too, my lady. All right, what's the next game? Last game.
Commanders at Ravens. We took the over at 51.
All right, we're 1-1. We need a winning record.
Yep.
51 is the number to get to. Sammy hit me with it.
Ravens 30-23.
Well, that's 53.
Yes,
That's
it
more
is.
than 51.
Just made it.
Ooh, baby. This was a good game. I didn't get to see a ton of it. I actually went to the gym, and I walked in at the end, and it hit. And I was like,
nice.
oh, thank God.
You're just in the weight room like, yeah.
Yeah, I went to my kid's soccer game, and I'm like, I'm going to go to the gym and try to be productive. And I walked, and the universe rewarded me. They're like, enjoy your money, big boy. Get on that elliptical. Shake it off. It went over with 2:48 left in the game. The Commanders hit a field goal. So we finally got one of those close ones.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson had a big game. He was 20 for 26, 323 yards. And then he had a touchdown and one pick. Derrick Henry had a huge game, 24 rushes, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And Jaden Daniels, the number 2 pick, pretty good game. He was 24 out of 35, 269 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was also the leading rusher with 22 yards. They had no running game.
None at all.
So he was tearing it up. He's doing everything on his own. He looks really, really promising. So 2-1, week 6. We're 2-1
Right.
for the NFL season. We're 10-18. PTP overall 17-32-1. We're on the way back up.
That's
okay,
coming back.
Bills at Jets is happening right now. What's the score on that? Did you see that
I
score?
can pull it up right now if you want. Give me a second.
And then we got Sammy's picks. You're currently
All right,
0-4-1.
Bills 13-10.
Damn, they're putting some points up.
Yep.
All right, so you were 0-4-1. What was your pick?
I was looking at the 49ers at the Seahawks, and I took the Seahawks plus 3.5.
And what was the final score?
49ers 36 to Seahawks 24.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Not at all.
Sorry, buddy. We got to get you this win.
Yeah.
All right, 0-5-1.
I'm 0-5.
Okay, you need to get me the pick tomorrow. You need to study.
Yeah.
Or flip a fucking coin. Because you're not doing well. All right. You also made the dog of the week pick.
Yeah.
It was Elwood Alexander, our buddy here. Look how cute Elwood is. We just love Elwood.
I hope I win you some money.
Okay. What did you take?
Looking at Cardinals at Packers, I took the Cardinals +5. It was Packers 34 to Cardinals 13.
Okay. That didn't go
Man,
well.
I'm sorry.
Elwood.
Sorry, Elwood.
Sorry. Poor Elwood. You said I like another game. You said I like the Saints +3.5. I go, Derek Carr is out. Their quarterback is out with an injury. And you're like, if you screw this one up for me, I go, take the Card because you're like, I like the Cardinals too. You're like, if you screw this one up for me, I'm going to be mad. What was the final in the Saints game? You were getting 3.5.
Yeah. Saints 27 to Buccaneers 51.
51.
I can't believe the Bucks put up 51.
51.
Oh my God.
Lord of mercy.
Yeah.
All right, we went 2-1 on the parlay ticket. Nobody won. Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Elwood.
Yeah.
We're trying. We're getting there though, inching our way back up.
Yeah.
But you and I decided to go for a little field trip. We put a teaser out.
Yep.
And we got a little Wendy's sponsored.
Semi-sponsored, right?
Well, we're not sponsored.
Yeah.
But Wendy's crossover with a cartoon. So let's check that out right now.
Is this game day food?
All right, Sammy, we're on location at Wendy's in Glenview trying to get something new. What do we got?
We have the Krabby Patty meal, which is their Krabby Patty secret sauce and pineapple smoothie. What do they got?
It's a Frosty.
Frosty.
An under the sea Frosty.
Under the sea Frosty.
We're nailing it today. All right, let's kill it. It
All
looks
right.
like just a regular burger with all the toppings, and it's just got this sauce on it. So we'll see if they nailed this sauce. Secret Krabby Patty sauce.
All right. It looks like it's all globbed right in the middle, so you're going to have to get in deep there.
It's the SpongeBob SquarePants collaboration. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Do you do a good Mr. Crab impression?
I do, Sam. I do a Mr. Crab. You do. You have kids. You have to have it going.
I feel like I nailed that. Okay. I mean, it's fresh. It's hot. It's a burger. It's basically a cheeseburger with, I'm thinking Thousand Island-ish.
It's very Big Mac flavor.
Yeah.
Sauce. Very
All
Big Mac-esque.
Sammy, we're not gonna have the cards, but I think you gave this a 7.8.
You know, I'm giving it a 7.5. You're close. It
Yeah.
is for a fast food meal. It's fresh, tastes good. It's Wendy's.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Now, I think you liked it not so much, so 7.1.
I gave it a 7.4. I was right there.
Right there.
I
yeah.
was right there. All right. Let's try these. Where's our spoons? I got one. I got one.
All right, and this is gonna be the pineapple.
Pineapple?
I want to keep saying smoothie, but
Under the Sea Frosty.
under the sea frosty.
Yeah, Wendy's is known for their smoothies, Sam.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's only the thing they're most
Do you
known
like
for.
pineapple flavored desserts?
Oh, God, yeah. God, yeah. A Dole Whip at Disney, forget it. I'll have as many of those before I get sick.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'm hoping I like this, and it's similar to a Dole Whip. It just looks like a vanilla Frosty with a little bit of this, I don't know. I don't
Listen,
love the look.
They
so
really
we'll see.
just shot the flavor in the bottom and then
Yeah.
put some vanilla on top
Shot
of
the
it.
flavor in the bottom. I've been doing that for a long time. All right. So it's very, yeah. So it's just a vanilla Frosty. A little bit of that.
Yeah.
But it's right down it's right down the street from the Sybaris, which is kind of a swingers hotel,
Mm.
a romance hotel. They have
So-
pools in the room.
I'm guessing they stop here, get their pineapple drinks,
I
and
think
they
if
head
you got
over
hot
there.
swingers, you're gonna want a cold Frosty with some pineapple
A
infusion.
cold pineapple frosty.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. What are you giving this, Sam?
6.5.
Yeah. I'm thinking you were right around there. What do you think I gave this?
Yeah, I think same thing. I think you gave it a 6.7. You liked it, but
I give this exactly a 6.5.
yeah.
It's just over the line.
It's just a vanilla smoothie with a little bit of pineapple flavor.
Again, it's a
Yeah.
Frosty. Again,
Frosty.
it's
It's a pineapple frosty.
All right. But they both qualify. You're
Yes.
both game day food, Wendy's. Well done.
Mhm.
Well done. And we'll
Yeah,
keep
good job.
and you know, a kid's gonna want this.
Yeah.
Because it's a Krabby Patty burger, even though kids will not want that sauce.
No.
So it's basically you're gonna do a Krabby Patty burger with no sauce, so you're getting into cheeseburger. Fine.
Absolutely. Yep.
Do not be fooled. This is just for adults who smoke weed a lot and watch SpongeBob.
Yep.
All right.
Or go to the Swingers Hotel.
Or go to the Swingers Hotel. Hey, you got to refuel.
Yeah.
You lose a lot of fluids at that place, I presume.
Yeah.
And cheers to that. And to our pineapple friends, yeah, you're going to enjoy this. You're going to want to fuel up at some Wendy's after a romantic evening. All right. You heard it here. Game day food on both. All right. See you soon. Well, we're finding our game day food. It's getting a little better.
Yeah.
It's not a bad burger. It just, you expect something a little different.
Yeah, they really just kind of cut that corner.
And pineapple frosty.
Mhm.
If if you're a swinger and you're getting choked after a date, you're gonna want something cold and soothing for your throat.
Yep.
Pineapple frosty might be the drink for you.
That is the answer. You'd be a good spokesmodel for that good crossover between Wendy's and Sybaris.
Why doesn't the family-friendly Wendy's restaurant hire me in conjunction with Sybaris? You did SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Wendy's. Use the Sybaris. If anybody doesn't know what the Sybaris is, I mean, we'll talk about it more, but it's just this amazing sex jungle hotel that
Yes.
people use. I mean, I would never step foot in there. Looks like
Your germ meter would go off.
a
walk
germaphobe
the door would open and you would just pass out.
disaster. They have pools in the room.
Yep.
Pools. How much fluids?
There's no way they can keep those clean.
How many fluid? They're like, there's chlorine. Just think of like the Diddy parties. I mean, that's coming up.
It's
The lubricants that are in there. Just
It's probably only half water at this point.
It's mostly. You know what? Okay. Let's get back to the news. Sammy, what else is in the news?
All right. Actress Heather Graham revealed that she did her Boogie Nights nude scenes against the wishes of her deeply religious family.
Yeah. This came out today. She said her family told her that her father told her that the entertainment industry was evil and Hollywood would claim her soul. He's probably not wrong.
And he's pretty close.
What we're seeing. But, it's his daughter. Maybe guide her and say, I know you want to be an actress. She moved to LA when she was like 18.
Oh, wow.
Right out of high school, got an apartment, started acting, doing all that stuff. Good for her. I mean, she found a way, but what does she have to do to get? I mean, she's gorgeous. She's talented, but 18 in LA when your religious family doesn't want you. So she got in. She was in. You remember that movie License to Drive?
No.
Corey Feldman and Corey
I don't
Haim.
remember it at all.
She was in there. Her character's name was Mercedes Lane.
Oh, yeah. No
Mercedes
creativity
Lane.
there.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Corey Feldman made up name.
Yeah. So her family told her not to take any roles that involved sex or nudity. She says, I grew up in a religious family, and they were like, don't do anything with any sexual content. She said on this podcast she was in. But try to be a woman in Hollywood in your early 20s, mid-20s, and then try to get no roles with any sexual content. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Which I get it. This is...
Especially because I don't know what year that was, but gratuitous sex scenes were everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Here she is in Boogie Nights. She was 27. Then she was in Mark Wahlberg. Hey, how's it going, roller girl? Jack, what am I supposed to do with her? Here is Heather in her 50s. She's 54 now. I think we did this picture last year. Good Lord, woman.
In her 50s. Wow.
54.
Wow.
God bless her. Yeah, she's doing well. I mean, this is a more wholesome picture of her.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a beautiful woman. I still think she's a little bit of a mystery, though. Like, how are you... She's got money. She's very attractive. She was holding on to her looks, like, very well. Mm-hmm. Why still single? Like,
is she single?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find her.
Date Sammy, Heather Graham.
Please, I need someone to pull me out of this little world I'm in. I will take care of it.
He normally dates people half your age. He's willing to make...
I will go up in age.
Yeah. And she looks like she's in her 30s, so
yeah.
she's doing fantastic. I mean, I know that's still too old for you. Here are her mom and... so she stopped talking to her parents when she was 25 and is still estranged from them. Here's mom and dad. He's a man of faith.
Yeah.
And I guess in that faith, they say, if your daughter doesn't do what you want her to do, you just get rid of her. Like, what are these hypocritical religious people?
I know, it's so bad.
That are like, I serve God, and you serve God, and I know you're my baby, but if you're going to embarrass me in the church...
30 years gone.
30 years of your baby,
your
daughter.
God, just...
I wouldn't want my children in anything unsavory, but she's an actress in a movie. She's not in an adult movie. She's in a movie about the adult industry.
Yeah.
It's totally different, okay? There's nothing my children could do that would make me disown them, okay? I mean, if they voted for Kamala Harris, yes, I would do that. But other than that, political. But there's nothing my children could do where I would say, that's it, I'm never talking to you. When people abandon their children over religion, politics, dumb stuff, and they still think like, oh, I'm a respectable person. You're not.
No.
You're not. I mean, sometimes families, you got to let them go a little bit and you got to move on. But it's your daughter.
I don't know. I come from my family's, not my immediate family, my extended family had some major issues. And you don't ever let someone go until you see them on their deathbed.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. You're a dad to daughters, man. You got to step up. You don't just wear this stupid dad girl T-shirt and go, oh, I have to go to church every Sunday. Like, you're abandoning your child. I'm gonna do the I abandoned my child. It's from There Will Be Blood. You've never seen it.
I've seen There Will Be Blood.
Oh, you did?
It's
yeah.
been a long time. I love that movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
It's a great movie. So, anyways, good luck.
Wait, what
Heather.
makes you think I haven't seen that movie? You think I'm uncultured or something?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. You're like, is that like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie? Because that was good. Good luck, Heather, and let us know if you want to. Well, I'll pay for the date.
Somebody tag her, please.
He doesn't like to strangle, Heather.
I
So
don't.
if that's your thing. All right, Sammy, what else?
Sean P. Diddy Combs is accused of drugging, raping, sodomizing, and threatening to kill multiple victims in new bombshell lawsuit.
All right, now maybe old Pastor Graham Heather's dad was right about it in Hollywood, but still, for that, even more reason to protect your kid. In court documents obtained by Page Six, one unidentified female claims Combs raped her in 2004 after the then 19-year-old was allegedly invited to a photo shoot and then to the Marriott hotel room, his Marriott in Manhattan. In another filing, an unnamed male accused Combs of aggravated sexual assault in a Macy's department stockroom in 2008.
It's an odd place.
Yeah.
Interesting.
The man claims he was confronted by Combs and two bodyguards that threatened to kill the victim as the songwriter allegedly orally raped this man.
This story is wild.
This story is wild, and it's not like there's one. It's not like they're like, oh yeah, he did he did these horrific things with men, women, all of it. There's a lot of them.
If it wasn't P. Diddy, I would be shocked. But you're reading these, and I'm like, that sounds like something he would do.
Yeah.
That's how terrible of a human being he is.
Yeah. I don't see him getting out of this one. Another unidentified man accused Combs of drugging him and sodomizing him in a van outside a White House party in 2006.
Imagine, like,
White House party.
he's at his own party, and he's like, hey, let's go to this van outside.
But it's at the White House. Like a presidential thing.
Oh, I thought it was a white party. It's a
No,
White House?
White House party. Oh, no, that's White Party. Sorry.
I was like, wow.
I read something different.
Secret Service is out there like, look the other way, guys.
You know what? That's my own prejudice because I saw he did a lot of things with Obama and Kamala Harris, and it's all over a right-wing Twitter right now. I read that wrong, a dipshit. Yeah, that's true. It's a white party that he threw. And he's like, come out to this van?
Yeah.
You know something bad's going to happen
There's
there.
no way that you could look in that scenario and be like, okay, this is going to be great.
He claimed the Grammy winner dismissed his pleas for help by repeatedly telling him he would quote unquote be all right.
Oh, man.
You'd be all right. Really? Because it feels like you're inside me.
I feel like this hurts.
You'd be all right.
I feel like this is going to hurt forever.
Want to see me dance? Another White Party, not White House, White Party attendee claimed Combs requested he, quote unquote, drop his pants and expose himself in 1998 before allegedly touching the 16-year-old's genitals. Okay, Usher, Justin Bieber, they were all very young when Diddy discovered them.
Yeah.
I think they got some stories. Justin Bieber especially seems like he's very affected by all this stuff.
That sounds like it. I feel everyone always made fun of him, and now I kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah. Another woman said he raped her and violently struck her, slamming her head against a wall before hitting her once more and assaulting her. It's just terrible. So I think he's on his way. I think he's on his way to maybe being gone from this planet or behind bars for a very long time. His son Christian Combs has been cited partying.
Oh, man.
So
that white party is never going to stop.
get it all in.
Just get your son to start taking over.
Sounds like a nice family. I love that I'm judging Heather Graham's parents and Diddy. It names his son Christian.
Here's the keys to the castle. Just keep the party going.
Yeah. So a little Diddy trivia.
Yeah.
Not rape trivia. Not all these horrific things that he did. Diddy trivia. He was cast as Jamie Foxx's character in Any Given Sunday.
Oh, that would have been
He was
terrible.
Willie Beeman.
That would have been terrible if P. Diddy was Willie Beeman.
Yeah. So the story they said is they brought him out and they were running through some rehearsals and stuff. And he was Willie Beeman was the quarterback that Jamie Foxx portrayed. And they said Diddy cannot throw a football at all.
I believe that.
Yeah.
He doesn't do the overhand stuff. He does the underhand stuff.
He does a lot of underhand stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. Not a lot of bisexual quarterbacks out there. Maybe there are.
They're probably
Rodgers.
Rodgers for sure.
Anybody I don't like. But I guess he was just like, and they're like, what's Jamie Foxx doing?
There's no way we're gonna edit this in post. It's not gonna happen.
But when you get thrown out of a movie because you have no athleticism,
That's
then you start doing horrific things.
That's
so
bad.
maybe he was driven to it.
Is that what set him off?
Maybe that's what.
Oh,
set
you're
him
gonna
off.
cut me? Well, I am gonna just beat up gentlemen and take off their pants.
Okay, well, come to my van. No reason. Come on out to my van.
Let's discuss this.
You'll
in my
see,
van.
and you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be just alright. Well, that ended on a fun note.
Yeah.
We'll keep you posted on all things Diddy and all things in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because it seems like a lovely place.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to get my kids. I'm going to turn them into stars. Pack up, kids.
We're going to Hollywood.
Daddy needs some extra dough. I'm going to be your manager. Think of loving parents manage their kids and just steal all their money.
Oh, God.
Steal all their earnings. We needed this house and this boat. I did everything for you. All right. Keep following us at X at Points Ticket Pod, Instagram at Points Ticket Pod, Facebook, all the things.
YouTube.
YouTube, absolutely. We're going to keep doing these episodes, so whether you like it or not, keep watching, tell friends. We appreciate it. Kevin Mullen, I got shirts sending to you.
Nice.
We got stuff. We'll see you on Wednesday. We got another guest picker. We'll see how Dave did up the leaderboard, and we're going to do some Halloween stuff, baby. It's time to get up.
Oh, yeah. Season.
Ira the Pirate, come on back, baby. We're good. Thanks for watching. We will see you soon.